It's 300 by 300, mate. You know the big area that Stalker Coffee has made in his game? That area is 100 by 100. Mine's 9 times that area, mate. You're doing okay, enjoying some time off work. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good, Rich. I'm good, thanks, man. Just the floor. Just the concrete blocks for the floor. 300 by 300. That's 90,000 concrete blocks that I will need just to make the floor. So, it's a lot of blocks. Chicken! No, don't you run away from me, you fucker! I see you! Bastard. That's a bit aggressive. What do you mean a bit aggressive? What do you mean? Aggressive? You'll have no hair left by the time you finish that. I know, man. I've got no hair left as it is. Well, I have, but not a lot. Beautiful stranger. Yeah, right, Mr. Unknown. Yeah, a stalker. He got the whole thing. What he's building is basically what I built, but much bigger, right? Because he's quite new in the 7 Days to Die, so it's all cool, right? And you know, everyone takes ideas from everyone. That's the point. No point reinventing the wheel, right? So he was in here and he saw what I had for my defensive base. He's like, oh, I'd like something like that. So we decided to do something like that, but he went, of course, that little bit further, made it like 100 by 100. It's cool. But yeah, I neglected to sort of point out to him the idea that, well, he's made his entirety concrete, so it's going to blow up like a motherfucker. More challenging. No, I didn't mean like that. No, it's not like that. It's not meant to be like that. It's just meant, I was just meant to emphasize the size of this, not the size of what he's doing. What he's doing is huge. 100 by 100 is a big build. This is just a stupidly big build. Do you know what I mean? It's not, it wasn't demeaning the other, it was emphasizing mine. If that makes sense. Hope you know what I mean. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Hey, Bazizzle! Now I think clearly after that laugh fest we went through, what is the longest from the beginning of the game that it's taken you to find calipers? Probably not that long, honestly, Brazil. Probably about 40 days, maybe 50 days to find calipers. Everything has to be big. Well, you know, some things are big, right, my bunny? Some things just are big. Hey, Slayer Pro. Yeah, not that long, about 40 to 50 hours. That's not that long though into the game, really, Nate. I don't consider like the first 50 days, I haven't even started building my own base yet, really. Yeah, the trader quite often has them. Even though we found ours. We found quite a few of them, actually. Wow, Bizzle, that's a lot of tool and die sets, to be fair. I hate the way it's called tool and die set. It's a fucking tap and die set. Fucking tool and die set, man. Fun Pimp, sort your shit out. It's not a fucking tool and die set, man. No one calls it that in the fucking engineering trade. Tool and die set. Quite possibly Lacey's boss. I'm hoping that never happens. I'm hoping that never happens, Lacey's boss, to be honest. Let's hope it doesn't. Look at this sexy beast of a build. It's so freaking good. Oh, I'm so loving this. I am loving this. The fact that it's come to fruition and it's looking sexy and oh man, I'm so happy. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Oh shit, I nearly fell off. That would have been like, yeah, no, let's not do that. I know it's only a tiny portion, like really tiny portion, but it's pretty sexy. And I'll guarantee there'll be people out there now just even looking at the structure of it and going, oh, that gives me an idea. And that's the whole point, right? It's going to look like this on the inside. It's going to look like scaffolding on the inside of the whole thing, right? That's the point. And on the outside, it should look like a pyramid in theory. I'm really quite hyped. I am genuinely quite hyped. Hyped! I'm hyped, man. I can't stop. I can't. I keep trying to stop myself doing that, but I can't. It's almost move-in ready. Almost. Mini bike ramp, right? If we ever actually finish the whole thing, I will ride up it on a mini bike. If we ever actually finish the whole thing. 100%, I will for sure. I know I am tweet. I'm trying to get it out of my head too. It's very difficult though, right? It's quite tricky. Skybox. Oh, it's like 194 or something. The limit, the sky limit, it's about 194. It'd be quite funny if we just suddenly hit a ceiling, wouldn't it? Not. Malaga TV, thank you very much for the auto host. Malaga TV's a really cool guy. He streams Diablo 3, Nate, by the way. Malaga TV that's just auto hosted us. He used to play Grim Dawn. He streams Diablo 3 a lot, and he does a lot of the league stuff. He was like #1 in the league for quite a while with his Barbarian. He streams a lot of league stuff. A lot of, not league, Diablo 3 in the leagues. He's a cool guy. He just auto-hosted us. That's Malagant underscore TV. I know, Lacey's boss, it would be a pretty spectacular collapse, I know. Well, I'm hoping that will never happen, right? Here's fingers crossed. But yeah, we don't know for sure. Oh yeah, I am, yeah, I've got to eat that. There's honey in the bike, I'm going to eat that. I keep forgetting about it. Thank you, Goose. Hashtag get bucked. Right, Slayer bro. It's about 12 hours out of time, but yeah. Hashtag get bucked. For sure. There we go, we last streamed Diablo 3. And I think he's just gone offline because I've just got the auto host. So he must have been streaming just before he's just finished. He's a cool guy. A quite like watching him when I get a chance. Very chilled, very quiet stream. There's only ever a couple of people in there. Quite a small streamer. Really nice guy though. Do you know there is part of me that thinks this is such a large build that I might even forego updating to Alpha 16 just to finish this build, like keep it on Alpha 15. Just to eventually finish the pyramid. Because I don't think anyone on Twitch has done a build quite as epically big. Do you know what I mean? You know, I mean, you get that kind of thing in Minecraft and in various other games. I don't think anyone in 7 Days to Die has ever done anything, certainly not solo anyway, done anything quite as epically big as this. I'm almost tempted to just think about, like, not updating to Alpha 16, just in case Alpha 16 came out, to, like, turn off auto updates on 7 Days to Die. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of tempted to do that. Just so one day we can't actually finish it. It's going to take a long damn time, but one day it would be finished, you know? Right, Phil? Oh my god. 150 blocks high is pretty freaking high. It is pretty damn high, man. People don't have a clue just how high that is. Now, you can hardly see the ground. It's pretty damn high. This pyramid is, like, epically big. If it ever gets finished. The tricky bit will be the iron. I always said that. The hard part will be the iron. Getting all the iron for all the metal trussing will be amazingly difficult. It will be amazingly difficult to do. Like the concrete we're going to get eventually anyway, right? It'll be easier to do. What am I going to do for the tip? Just a peak, the same as a pyramid. I'm just making a pyramid, Goose. It's not going to be a functional base against zombies, man. Just a pyramid. I don't think it's going to be anything else anyway. I've got no plans for anything else, put it that way. Just a pyramid. So I don't know, maybe when it gets closer to the time, maybe I should disable updates at the moment, and we'll see just how far we get before Alpha 16 does come out. Do you know what I mean? And then maybe we'll make a judgment then. I need to fill in some of these holes, don't I? Is that actually a hole? It is. I think there's a hole somewhere else as well. I think there's more than one. There we go, another one there. I need to fill in some of these holes. There was a guy who built a couple of castles. Yeah, but I don't think they were anywhere near the size that this is, Trollgus. Yes, there's been lots of builds. I mean, Bearded Gamers have got a really big castle build going on. But I still don't think it's as big as this. I just don't. I don't think anyone has done, especially, like I say, not solo. I don't think anyone has done a build on Twitch anywhere near as big as this. Not solo. Not solo. I don't think you realize just how big 300 is. You see, if you... Anyone that hasn't, right? Or even if you have a look right now. Do exclamation tour. T-O-U-R. Do exclamation tour. Right?